The call, I think it is historical step. So I think it is very brave step from the side of Mr. Öcalan, but also, of course, the conditions that in Imrali prison are not, he's kidnapped there. So it is not the best conditions he's not free to say everything. The responses from the PKK are very brave also. There are some clear messages from PKK that convey this willing to a clear peace process and also to this social politics. I think it is brave to do it this kind of generous way. It is very clear that now the what it should be done, it's from the side of the Turkish government, because the Kurdish authorities or the Kurdish representatives have done this serious path, these serious steps. So now it's time to Turkish government to step forward. First of all, set a dialogue in a good faith, showing the willingness of the government of Turkey that this is serious. So the first point, I think, under my point of view, it's to release Mr. Öcalan in order to him be free and having the opportunity to lead these conversations face to face, in the same level, not in prison, because if you are in prison, you are not free to deal with anything because you are kidnapped, you are a hostage. So he should be released and then lead this dialogue. And after that, maybe a reform in the constitution could be a good thing. Whatever it is, the solution, but put it in the law. Of course, Turkey is always in the agenda because the government is not implementing rulings of the European Court and so on and so forth. But now everybody is assessing this moment as a positive starting point. So I think now the Council of Europe, and that is what I said in the monitoring committee last week in Riga when we talked about Turkey, that now maybe it's the point to use this organization and these different organisms in the Council of Europe to accompany this process as a cornerstone of the democracy, rule of law, and human rights in the international arena. The Council of Europe should be this organization that could accompany this process as a mediation, maybe, as a mediator. So now maybe it's a time to do this. So I proposed that in the monitoring committee when we did the debate on Turkey and in reference on the peace process and the call from Mr. Öcalan and the PKK dissolution. The problem until now has been that this tag of PKK as terrorist organization and all this, this dark cloak that has been put all these years on the Kurdish movement, that has been a problem. And now it's time to clear and explain what is the Kurdish movement, what is the Kurdish history, and let the international opinion know what is really about. I think the public opinion will follow. I think it is important to explain history of the Kurdish movement, and Mr. Öcalan and all the backgrounds, in order to know the truth. Because now normally the oppressors always explains the history as in his best convenience. Sometimes there are a lot of lies and there are a lot of misinformations, and that is it's impacting in the public opinion. So